In this video we're going to take a look at adding 2 and 3 digit numbers together. So by now we should be able to add together single digit numbers such as 2 and 3 equals 5, 5 plus 6 equals 11, and so on. So in this video we're going to get straight on to adding numbers together, like 23 add 15. We can try that. So the first thing to do is to make sure that we write these out one above the other in columns, like so. We can put these lines at the bottom for our answer to go in there, and that's so that the units are in line with the units and the tens are in line with the tens in columns. So this is called the column method. And what we're going to do now, we're going to start adding. We're going to start in our units column and we're going to add whatever numbers are in this units column together. So we're going to have 3 plus 5, that gives us 8, and we can write our answer in there like that. And in this tens column we've got 2 add 1, which is 3. And that there is our answer. So I'll give you another example. This example, we'll use blue again. This example is going to contain what's called a carry. And you'll see what that is in a moment. But the first step is exactly the same. It's to make sure that the tens are above the tens and the units are above the units before we start adding this together. Now when we add this one together, I'm going to start in the units column again. It's exactly the same. We're going to get 5 add 6, which is 11. Now we should know that 11 is made up of 1 unit and 1 ten. So the 1 unit in our answer is going to go there in the units column, but the 10 is going to be carried over to this column so it can be added to these numbers before going into the answer. So instead of this column being 3 add 3, it's going to be 3 add 3, add the 1 that's carried over, which gives you 7. That there is our answer, 71. And that's called carrying, or carrying over. So let's get on to some bigger numbers then. Let's get on to the 3 digit numbers, which is our goal. 3 digit numbers then. So let's say we had 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3. We'll try that one. First step, again, is to write the numbers one above the other. Maybe worth mentioning at this point that when you add numbers together, it doesn't matter which way around you add them, so we don't have to worry about which one goes on top. All we have to worry about is making sure that the units are above the units, the tens above the tens, and the hundreds above the hundreds. And I'll put those on there so we don't forget what we're actually trying to achieve. Hundreds, tens column, units column. Going to start with the units column again, exactly the same as in the 2 digit numbers. So we've got 5 add 3 gives you 8, 4 add 2 gives you 6 tens, and 3 add 1 gives you 4 100s. So that's our answer, 468. I'll give you one more example using 3 digit numbers. I'll show you how to carry over in the 3 digit numbers example, and should be exactly the same principle as carrying over in the 2 digit numbers. So let's do 426 plus 3, 5, 7. First step, again, column method. I'm going to pop them into columns. 426 plus 3, 5, 7. Units above units, tens above tens, hundreds above hundreds. Start adding the units together. 6 add 7. That gives us 13, which is made up of 3 units, which goes in the units column, and it's made up of 1 10. So we're going to pop that down here to carry over, and instead of being 5 add 2, it's going to be 5 add 2 add 1 in this column, which gives us 8. And finally the hundreds column, 4 add 3 gives us 7. Final answer is 783. And that's how to add together using the column method 3-digit numbers and 2-digit numbers, including how to carry over.